sold during this bar as it was forming. We got 3 pushes up, so just looking for a small move down. This bar up here, that third push, is a bad signal bar, but we had a micro double top there, so that's why I sold it as it started to accelerate down. I was hoping for a quick push, and I was hoping that this bar that I entered on would close on its low, but it didn't, so I think I'll look to exit break even. Yeah, I just got out break even there. Probably wasn't the best trade, but I thought if I can get in a little bit early and see that this bar that I entered on closed on its low, that would allow me to stay in for a bit longer and get a bit more out of it. So earlier entry, so not as high probability, but I wanted to try it, so I think it was worth a shot. And I think the exit was good just because of the tail on that bar. If it closed on its low, I would have stayed in a bit longer. So we'll see what happens here and see if I can get another trade. I just bought 2 shares. Just gonna put my stop in. Okay, we got a good move out of there. I was thinking we had 2 legs down, and then we had a bull bar closing on its high. Didn't feel confident about that. And we had a second bull bar closing on its high. So I was gonna buy above that. We went up about 10 cents, and then I bought a pullback back down to the high of that signal bar. Getting a good breakout from here. I'll take 1 share off, and then I'll move my stop to break even. This is definitely not the kind of bar I wanted to see after the breakout bar. So I'm glad I got that 1 share off at the top. I'm gonna try to take my other share off at a 50% pullback from this move down, approximately 50% pullback. So either I'll get out with an extra 10 cents or I'll get stopped out. Alright, just got out. Ended up with 60 cents. I'm okay with taking that 1 share up here. I don't know if I should have just waited with that extra share. This could have just been a test of support, and then we channel higher. We're just high in a trading range, so when we got this big breakout, I decided to take half off, and then when it started to fail, I thought we're high in a trading range, so it might be best to just get out with whatever I can. So overall, happy with the entry. Not sure about the management on the second share, but a good trade overall. So ended up missing a pretty decent move here. This big bear bar kind of made me hesitant to leave it in for a swing. Got the first share out up here around 331. And then after this big bear bar, I thought I should just exit the next share instead of swinging it. And it turned out that it was just a pullback, and then we ended up getting a pretty good swing. And no real reason to exit until under this bear bar, or maybe on this climax here, but that would have been a pretty good swing. So overall, still a good trade. It's just I misinterpreted how the price was going to act. So I thought this bear bar was going to lead to a lot more sideways or down, and it ended up just being a pullback for a pretty big swing.